What is going on, guys? MrCraftyFTW here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Welcome to the first episode of Minecraft How to Factions. If you guys do not know, I'm sure most of you do, but for those of you that don't really know and you really are interested in Minecraft, Factions is a game mode that is primarily played on the PC. You should really get into it. It is so much fun. I actually switched over from console Minecraft to PC Minecraft just for Factions, and I do think that most people don't really have an understanding or a great understanding of what Factions really is. So my main goal for this series is to teach you guys how to play and some tips and tricks from everything from offense to defense. And today we're going to be starting off the series, episode number 1, with how to gen walls or generate walls. So walls, well, first off, we're going to be starting off with defense. So that is, of course, going to be making your base and how to protect it from offense or attackers, which is going to be the offense side, obviously, which is going to use cannons and withers and things along those lines. So we're going to try and make or I'm going to try and teach you guys how to make a cannon-proof base. This is pretty much the best way to do it. There are a few other ways you can make walls. They do take a lot longer. This is the simplest and most effective way to protect your base, and most people don't really have a great understanding of how to do it. It's very, very simple how to generate walls, and you guys are definitely going to learn pretty easily today. So anyways, the walls we're going to be looking at, there's two parts to the base or the walls. There is the regular walls that look like this, and then these over here are called corner pillars. So these are just one row of blocks going straight down, and of course you don't really want to build them because that would take absolutely forever. But so what we're going to be doing in this case is actually generating them, and you guys will see how easy that is today. So we are going to start off with this. I made a nice little tray and design for you guys. So what I want you to imagine as this as the base in the middle. So it's very hollow, there's nothing in there, but this is going to act as our base in the center. So obviously you want to surround it by walls, just like I did over here, and then water them at the end. But first, how do we generate the walls? I laid out a little tray design here for you guys so you have an understanding. So what you're going to want to do is, I personally think that you should build your base up to sorry, I'm on a Mac, guys. So you should build your base up to the Y level as 250 because height limit is 255, so it gives you a little bit of room to, if you want, put an ocean over it and not really get glitched out of the world if you somehow get too high in the game, I guess. So I do recommend Y as 250, and that is where you're gonna start generating your walls from. I obviously didn't do it here because this is a creative server and everything, or it's actually a single player world. But anyways, what you're going to want to do is have the base in the middle, and right off of the base you're going to take, I did outline it in blue stained glass, this is going to be where we're placing the water. So the top of the base, you drop down one, and you guys will see that you pretty much just place a block there and you go straight across. Obviously you don't need to use blue stained glass. This is just so you guys have a better visual understanding of how to do this. So you're going to place a row of blocks like that. That is going to be where we place the water, but don't worry about that just yet. You want to do your trays before you actually start generating the walls. So you're going to do that. You're going to leave a block in the middle, and you're going to place another row of blocks. This is actually going to be where we're placing our lava. And don't worry about the orange once again. So this on your screen should probably look like all dirt or all nether brick or cobblestone or whatever you want to really build this out of. I recommend probably netherrack because it's kind of easy to break, very easy to obtain. So I definitely recommend doing that when you are playing survival. So you leave another space, and you're going to do this so on and so forth all the way out until as many walls as you really want to generate. So I definitely recommend doing this. So how wide do you make them? Because of course you're going to need to put this little border thing here. So what you want to do is take the actual base, and this is the box shape right here. So you want to have, let's say these borders weren't here. You want to make sure that your first row goes all the way across. A common mistake that some people are going to make is they're going to do something like this, and you're going to miss gen, and if you miss gen, you will kind of like be missing this entire one block here, which will be a huge flaw in your base, and people will be able to cannon straight through and bypass all of the walls that you did generate. So you want to make sure that you do not forget to do this. You want them to go the exact length of the base, and then from there you want to put a siding like this, so the lava and the water do not flow over, and that should pretty much make your base as protected as possible. So that's the layout, guys. You want to just go all the way to the end with these trays at the top, And from there, what you want to do is you want to start off with the lava. So like I said, this first block from the base is going to act as water, so that we're going to leave alone for now. This second block is going to be lava, so we're going to place lava all the way down, and it might get a little laggy here, so bear with me guys. And you want that to flow all the way down. Now it's going to be a every other pattern, so you're going to have the lava here, then water, then more lava, then water, so on and so forth all the way out. So I'm going to do the lava here as well, and it's going to get a little laggy like I said, but bear with me guys. So that is step 1 of 3 almost, or 4, something like that. It's very, very simple guys. So what you want to do is leave this some time, and depending on the server you play on, it's going to take different times for the lava to fall. I know the Archon does, this process happens very, very rapidly, and that's the server I do play on, so hop on there if you guys are interested in playing with me. IP is in the description below. But anyways, what you're going to want to do once the lava flows all the way to the bottom is you see this little block in the middle, the block that we actually placed the lava on top of. You're going to need to go through and break it completely. So what this is going to do is allow the lava to flow 3 in a row and straight down, and that is what we're definitely going to need to generate the wall without any holes in it. People do forget to do that step, and they actually gen the wall. It gens for the most part pretty fine, but you are going to notice that there are going to be several holes in your walls, and that obviously is not a good thing. So what you guys, obviously when you're playing on a faction server, you're not going to be able to fly for the most part. So what you're going to want to do is, I personally grab a fire res potion, step on this block, and I go through and I break every single block in the middle. It does of course take a little bit more time, so that is pretty much what you're going to need to do. And as you guys see, it still works the same. It's going to flow straight down. You just want to make sure that you're hitting every single block, and I think I did there for the most part. So you don't even need to wait for this to get all the way to the bottom. Just to be sure, you should. So this should only take a little bit of time. But from here, the next part, you guys are pretty much almost done. As you guys see, this is what your tray should look like at the moment. The last block, the block that we're supposed to be placing the water on, what you're going to want to do is take buckets, and you want the water to flow all the way across. So what this is going to do is generate a first layer of cobblestone. What it's going to look like on your screen, let's see if this actually reaches to the end. It shouldn't. Alright, so this is what it's going to look like if your wall is a little longer. So you're going to make sure that you have every block as cobblestone, so just place an extra bucket of water. But since I have a smaller wall here, I can just place 1 bucket right there. So that is pretty much it guys. From here, it's very, very simple, and this is the fun part, where all the hard work pays off, and it's so satisfying to actually generate walls. I really do enjoy it for some reason. It's kind of a little obsession of mine. Is kind of weird, but anyways, this is the fun part. All you need to do is break the block that the water is on, and as you guys see, I'll do this to all of them really quick, but as you guys will see, the wall will start to generate, and you do not need to place a single block, and this will go all the way down to Y level 0 if that's how far you made your wall down. So we did it for the first wall. Now we need to go here and do it for this, and so on and so forth for however many walls you do generate. And you know, it's kind of funny because I do generate a lot of walls at the same time, usually when I'm doing this, and you know, it really does lag the server. As you guys see, this isn't really my Minecraft, it's kind of just the lag from the lava and the water and the generating. Sometimes you could lag out a server depending on how big or how small the server is, but that, as you guys see, is obviously generating the wall, and it's making it look very very easy, and it does save a lot of time. So definitely when you guys are building these Titan bases for cannon servers especially, you definitely want to do it this way. And it's okay if the water spills out. You just want to make sure that the lava is contained, because if not, it will make a big mess, and you'll have cobble monsters at the bottom of your walls, which really shouldn't be too big of a problem, but just make sure, if you do want it to look neat, that you enclose the lava. So that is episode number 1 guys. This is what your top should look like now. Every other one is going to be a wall, and once you finish with this, you need to drain the lava. I'll do that really quickly for you guys, just on this one wall here. So what you want to do is you could either collect it once again for the rest of your walls. Whoops. Let me actually just put that as cobblestone because I have OCD for days. So you want to drain the lava and the water as well. You can actually keep the water, but I personally like to drain it and make it look really nice. So once you drain the lava, I'll wait for it to fall all the way down. But what you need to do at that point, this is going to make it laggy as well, you need to just level the entire thing with water, and that will protect your your walls or your base, because then at that point, for to be able to attack your base, what they need to do is stack up sand with a cannon, which honestly most people don't even know how to do that. And then they need to hybrid wall after wall, and it would take obviously a very long time. The more walls you add, the more defended your base is going to be. But this is the ultimate defense, guys, the best way to generate walls and protect your base in factions. So that's going to be it for the first episode. I know this was kind of a longer episode. They're usually not going to, it's not like super long, but I did go pretty in depth. I want you guys to make sure you understand how to generate walls, because this is by far, if not the most important way or thing to learn in factions, definitely up there in the top 5 or top 3. So make sure you know how to generate walls and protect your base from those cannoners. And like I said, guys, this is going to be the first episode of several to come in the series. I do want you guys to get a better understanding of factions. That way, when I do resume my Let's Play series for my faction server, you guys will kind of, not my server, my faction, the server that I do play on, which is the Archon. You guys do have a better understanding of what's going on, because I do understand that most of my subscribers are console Minecraft players, and I really do think you guys need to give this game mode a chance. It is absolutely 100% super duper fun, and the Christmas season is coming up, so you guys might want to get a Minecraft account for Christmas. And of course you could hop on any server such as the Archon or anything, and play some factions. It is totally a lot of fun, guys. So anyways, enough of me just sitting here blabbering on, because I can do that for days. But hopefully you guys did learn something from today's episode and enjoyed as well. If you did, don't forget to leave a like rating. Let me know what you guys want to see next in factions how to. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like rating and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have an awesome day. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.